Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's the Shady Show live in the morning. It's the Wake and Bake with my man Zor. Y'all understand?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
We waiting for him to come in there, be in here. Let me get to the comments, the banners. Make sure y'all follow us. There be in here, bro. It's that pre-bud. I got some little bit of shake left. You know what I mean? I actually gotta go re-up. You heard me?
Yeah, uh-huh.
What you playing?
At the time, well, I ain't playing shit right now, but the
Mm-hmm.
Cyberpunk 2077 shit that just came out today, I've been playing it since yesterday though.
Right.
Yeah, cause you know what I mean. They be looking out for the kid.
Ain't no fucking doubt. Hold on for 1 second. Top of the morning to y'all, man. Make sure y'all get in here, drop a comment, and drop a like. There's no reason you should come in the building without dropping a comment and dropping a like. Make sure you come in. Don't be rude, motherfuckers. It's the Wake and Bake with Shady and Zoa, man. How y'all feeling? We got some topics today. Couple things went on yesterday. We're gonna talk about it today. You understand what I'm saying? But definitely, this show is definitely 420 friendly. Make sure y'all go follow us on IG at the Shady Show Podcast and add your money. Make sure y'all support the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate know your roots. Shout out to y'all. So we got a show today, man. And I hate that for 3 shows straight to touch on Meek Mills, but it seems like he can't stay out the internet a little bit. You feel me? In the bad way. Um, yeah, in a bad way. So we're gonna touch on this Meek Mills situation, right? So yesterday we last night we seen that Meek Mill's artist Vori has been posting content. I mean, he's released a project, and in the effort to promote his artist, Meek Mill been promoting him, like actually, like really, like promoting him. And a Philadelphia artist had a problem with that. A Philadelphia artist by the name of Drama B2R. He commented on a post, or he made a post, and he basically said, "Can you feel like reading the post verbatim? You got the post?"
No, I ain't got it.
I had it
I
just
ain't got
now.
it. I seen it though.
Yeah, I had it. Let me see.
Like I couldn't say it word for word, but I seen it though.
Right.
Cause Meek response was bigger than the comment.
Right. So it's like,
Yeah.
so Meek said something to the point. Uh, Meek said something to, well, Drama took his down. I seen Dramas. I don't have it right now. But Meek
He
said something
said
to the
something. He said something about a artist that Meek used to mess with before, and was like
lights, camera, action. Lights,
basically,
camera.
yeah, basically saying like, "Yo, bro, if you'd have put the effort into Main Man, like you doing now for this guy, Main Man would have been lit."
Right. Right, and I do think Lights is one. I tell him this personally. He one of the dopest people MCs I ever met. Like I just consider him a creative. I don't even consider him like a rapper or nothing like that. Like because I've seen him go so many different ways with that shit and I know how many ways I can go with it. Literally, right? Not how many ways I've shown y'all, but how many ways I literally could go with it. And that boy could go some different ways. He the switch guy for real when it comes to switching them flows up. You feel what I'm saying? And he do his thing, you know, you know.
And
But like Two Trill Phil said, different strokes for different folks. Cause Vory was writing on Bryson Tiller project, so it might be a different push for a different folk. But that's not even the issue. I think the issue
there's
is
no
more so
such
what.
that's no. If you've been around the game, it's just as easy as this. Because at the end of the day, it's
It's a
all
cosign.
it's all business.
Yeah, it's all
So
business.
it's like if it's all about the person that you pushing. if the person that you push and allow you to make money, they're going to push the dog shit out of you.
Right.
But if the person you trying to push, trying to single-handedly contain ownership,
Right.
they're not going to really push him like that because there's no profit.
Right.
It's a business. Like all these guys that you see getting pushed crazy, it's
Mm-hmm.
because they giving up a nice piece.
Mm-hmm.
They have to.
Word.
You give up the piece. You give a nice piece for the push. It's not.
Word.
It's not the chosen one, and oh, he's so talented. No, it's the business aspect of it. Are
Right.
you willing to give up a 60-40 split
Mm-hmm.
of everything
Mm-hmm.
from here until you get out of this deal? If you willing to do that, then they'll push you.
Yeah,
But
I'm
if you
definitely willing to do that.
But if you doing standard 80-20 and all that, like how your old heads raised you to be like, no, you the creator, so you should have majority, then they'll probably still sign you just to keep you from being a damn, we should have had them.
Listen, you got to think about it. I'd rather take 40% of 6 million than 100% of 100,000. You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah, for sure.
that's a dream. That's a dream. The fact that the reality of I would say the reality of an independent artist making $100,000 a year is an anomaly, and it usually occurs in the West, in the Midwest, and the South. On the East Coast, the reality or the chances of an independent artist making over $100,000 a year just on some independent shit is an
Right,
anomaly. It's a rarity. You don't really see it. So
right.
me being an East Coast artist, I see success with independence. I understand that. But if I had a 60, if I was able to split something 60-40 and I take the 40 and they take the 60, guess what? I'm going to do that because all I'm doing is showing up, giving them my thoughts out my head.
And plus it take a lot of money to be independent. Like
Right.
people
It
think
do.
that it's so like it's just so sweet going independent. No, you
Right.
take 100% ownership of everything.
Risk, loss, profit, everything.
Everything you take
Everything.
100%. Like there is no bailout, there is no investment, there is no sponsor,
Right.
there's none of that shit. You're playing
Right.
with your own money, and it can get dark
Right.
because everybody got their hand out. It's like about time you actually get a popping single. You done paid the studio man thousands of dollars. You done paid whoever you going to use to promote the record thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna want you to come on a radio show for thousands of dollars.
Facts. Facts,
And
though.
and before you look at it, before you see a big ticket, you done spent the big ticket. So it's like you got to really understand business to be able to.
Oh, answer that. That's right, though. But he did put a lot of people on in his field.
Um, the
He
thing,
did put
the
he did
thing
put a
about
lot of people on
the
in his
thing
field
about
though.
the thing about Black Thought and other people is perception. He don't perceive like he's a boss.
And
He
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 don't
don't
ask for Philly
he
support. He
don't
just do his
he
thing.
don't run around saying how he's so lit and he can do this, that, and the third. He don't
Right.
put that thought in our head like, yo, if I ran the thought, he gonna be in the fucking phantom and he turn right up. Every
Right.
half the time I ever seen thought walking around, he was wearing the same shit I was wearing.
Right.
Literally. You know what I
Right.
mean? But he just had that aura to him that it was thought. You know what I mean? From all that work that he put in, I
Right.
knew who he was and I gave him that respect. But he didn't
Legendary
have
shit.
no watch on or a big ass chain to demand respect to say, nigga, I got a half a joint on my neck. This is where my respect at.
Right.
These other guys, they respect in materialistic shit. So we tend to think that way. So when you
Okay.
got shit, we want to see you do shit.
Right.
It's just that element of it. Thought is a lot different. He's about the craft and all that. So if you bump into him, I'm pretty sure he'll listen to you
Right.
and the whole nine. And if he could do something to you, I'm pretty sure Dice would do the same thing. I'm pretty sure Questlove would do the same thing.
Yeah, you wanna know what? I know people personally that be I know like other hip hop artists from out of town, like Ralph Real, I got a couple homies out York and whatnot. They MCs, right? And they do the hip hop underground scene in Philly and across the country real heavy.
Right.
They be going sitting in the studio with Black Thought in them. They be down there with them. They be chilling with them. They do offer that. They just don't offer. They don't offer room for the nut shit. So I can't say nothing about Black Thought because when I think about it, I could think about people personally on my independent grind coming through Philly who set with him, and I'm like, damn, that's legendary. Del
Yeah,
P,
I just think it's perception. I think
Del
it's
P,
perception.
Del P,
I think it's 100% perception. I
Del
think
P is
it's
Del
only
P is a descendant of the Roots. Y'all don't pay attention to Del P, but Del P, I think Del P Grammy nominated right now. I think he's Grammy nominated right now. If I ain't mistaken, Del P is a Grammy nominated Philadelphia hip hop artist. He's a direct connect. He has direct connection coming from the Roots camp. He's from that school of thought. You know what I mean? He picked Del P for his
right,
master class. See,
right,
it took. You know what
right.
I mean?
But it's only because of perception. It's not because of accomplishment. People
Yeah,
don't put that bear on your back until you put that crown on your head.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that
we can't come for Black Thought like that because Black Thought, honestly,
he don't put that energy out there that
not
he
just
feel
that,
you feel like
not just that, even not just that. That's like saying he don't do it out there so we could say we could excuse him. No, I'm saying he do stuff for people. Think about the neo soul movement. He was a part of that too. He was a part of that
that
too. They
I
had their own. They had
that's
their own.
more see
They had.
that the neo soul movement go more to Jazzy Jeff than him.
You could give it to Jazzy Jeff just as
No,
much
you
as you could
have
give it.
no, you have to.
You could give it to Zanzibar Blue. You could take it away from both of
90
them and give it to Zanzibar.
99% of that music that came out of his studio. It came out of Touch of Jazz studio.
That's okay,
From A to
but
J. All
but
them
that's
all
that's
them
where they recorded it at. That's where they not. That's not
that's where
where
they built that.
they built it
Vidal
in
was down there.
Zanzibar Blue, baby.
That's performances.
No, but that's the club. That's like the comedy club. You know how them comedians go to their stand up
I
joint.
understand that. But some of them
I'm
people,
gonna say both of them, Zanzibar Blue and Touch of Jazz.
a touch of jazz, like see, I seen some of it myself. Like I
Bro, as a
seen
kid, I was able to see shit in Zanzibar Blue,
like
bro. I'm telling you,
I
it
seen
changed my
Jill
perspective
chilling.
on artistry.
I seen Jill chilling in
Hmm.
the hallway, sitting on the couch, just chilling. And then I go down to Studio K, and somebody in there is mastering her. They mixing and mastering her album, get ready to ship that shit out. Like I didn't even know that was her. Like I heard half of her joint smoking weed sitting there. I heard half of that joint before it came out.
Easy Money said a lot of these dudes don't even be known outside of Philly and be thinking they be popping. That's the part they be overlooking. That's facts.
But that's most locals though, in other cities too. That's any
Yeah,
local.
but
That's
but it's
cause
still a
that
fact.
no, it's super duper a fact. But
Hmm.
that's any local though. That's why they in Juice they had the thing about GQ when he was talking about how nice he was at fucking DJing. And they like, hold up, nigga, you can't be acting like you better than Pete Rock and all them because you just fucking local. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like you rock the parties and all that shit, nigga, but
right,
you ain't traveled and put in that work that they put in. Like that's a stigma that we always have from the hood. That once we get a pat on the back, we just jump out the fucking window.
right. So in the
People finna jump
situation,
out the window.
my bad. In the situation with Meek Bill merged drama B2R, right? You see what
Yeah.
Meek responded back? He said, "Y'all gonna make me flip y'all block y'all or something to that extent. Y'all acting like
Yeah,
I'm gonna get y'all
he said y'all young niggas keep playing with me like I can't send somebody to flip the block and all this other little cute shit. But my
That's the
thing,
only problem I got. The only problem I got with that is this. Look, and this is facts, bro. The only problem I got with that is this. I think sometimes he forget that he's fucking Meek Mill. Sometimes I think he forget. I think he is fighting to be like looked at as somebody that's. I think he fighting the wrong fight. You can't sit with the owner of the Sixers and the owner of the Patriots and all these activists and Jay Z and then talk about flipping somebody block because they're not feeling the way you promoting somebody else versus a hometown artist.
I told
I
you,
I can you flip somebody
I think
block
that nigga
because of
getting
that?
fried again.
He might be on them Skittles, man. He got to be on them Skittles. He could say what he want about me. He could call me a rat. He could call me a snitch. He can call me a bitch. He can
There's
call me
no,
whatever he
it's
wants.
no way,
He got to be on them skills.
it's
How you
nowhere in
gonna
the
flip
world.
somebody block because they saying, "Damn, bro, you ain't promote bro like that"?
It's nowhere in the world. I've been watching Homeboy on social media for a few years now, and I have never, like I told you, I have never seen a video of some sucker ass nigga or some little bad little bitty that was outside the club recording Meek Mill doing some nut shit. It's
Say that
always,
again. You never see nobody doing what?
I never seen no third party cornball nigga. I never seen no shorty at the club. Nobody recording Meek Mill doing nut shit. It was always Meek Mill recording himself doing nut shit.
Or somebody in this camp. So I want to say this. They need a motherfucker around them that really understand, like, yo, bro, this bro is big. He bigger than just. I think he still got too many motherfuckers around him, and he still connected with too many motherfuckers that
Nah,
expect shit from him. That
nah. This is
expect
what
more from
happens.
him than they
This
gonna
what
give you.
happens. This what happens. You build a bubble, right? And
Right.
then the bubble becomes your reality. So it's like Meek Mill been quarantining way before the coronavirus because of money. He can't be around certain motherfuckers
Right.
because of money. His
Right.
mentality won't allow him to be around certain motherfuckers no more because
Yeah,
of money.
because it's gonna hurt you.
And that lose his sense of reality. His reality becomes whatever. So he's sitting around with all these fucking Tony Montana thoughts and all this shit while he high, and niggas not saying, yo, bro, before you start smoking weed or start drinking, give me your phones. We gonna put them Jones in the cut till you wake up in the morning for the studio session. I give them back, cause you know how shit can get. Or
He gonna
everybody,
send you home.
or everybody,
Yeah, and that's what it would
give me
have
all
been.
y'all
That's
phones.
what it. This what it would have been with me. We all would have stuck together to get him together, or I would have got the fuck away from all of them. I ain't gonna lie.
Cause there's
I would
no
have got away
way,
from all of them because I would
there's
have knew
no
they was
way
doing
in
my
the
homie
world,
wrong. I would have said to myself, man, they doing my homie wrong, man. I'm getting away from this shit. There's a bunch of sucker shit going on. You got to,
bro.
you got to, bro.
Bro, have you ever seen Jay-Z smoke anything but a Cuban cigar?
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else. This is a
Have you
fact.
ever seen
He
Eminem
say
take
that
a puff off of
this
anything?
this how crazy that is. He say that out of anger in 2 seconds. He say what he say to Drama, right? Drama's still in Philly. Something happened to Drama. It ain't got nothing to do with Meek Mill, but Meek Mill said that. And then the next day that happened, and it's going on. We passed 400 homicides this year. We
Way
passed
past.
400. Well, I'm saying we passed and we ain't done yet. The year ain't done yet, meaning. And something happened to him. And that's going to come back up. And how do he recover from that? And that's what I would have told my friend, bro. How do you recover from this tweet if something happened to this nigga? Play the tape all the way out, bro.
No, that's not even the worst part. You saying it in the same week span that they just grabbed up G Herbo, A Boogie, and Casanova.
Play the tape all the way out, man. You say that something happened to Shorty, and then they gonna be like, Meek got Shorty killed, man. Nobody not just trying to come down on Meek. Man, if y'all don't know, if motherfucker can't see this, if motherfucker can't see this, I root for Meek every fucking time because I be rooting for the champions and I be rooting for the underdogs. I root for whoever try and put on and try and change shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about what he did or didn't do for another man. I root on for motherfucker that's pushing positivity. This
like
shit he pushing, that's not positive, man.
that is like it's the whole to keep it a buck. It's the whole culture right now. This
Right.
whole culture just seems like they thrive off of having enemies. Like I never seen niggas so happy to have fucking enemies in my life. Like I never seen so many niggas happy to have enemies. It's ridiculous. They promote these niggas. They promote them like, yo, shout out to my ops and all this other dumbass shit. I never seen that type of mentality. That lets you know they in a different space. They in a totally different space. These comments is nothing compared to what they really thinking about. These little niggas, man, grown too. Whoever caught up in that social media shit, thinking that fucking having enemies is cool and all that shit. Them type of niggas is the niggas that's really fucking up not only the rap game, but the fucking neighborhoods that we used to love.
Hey,
The same blocks that we used to walk down and the same parks that used to have fucking basketball leagues every year,
Right.
they're going now because of that shit.
I want to say this, man, because the Shady Show, we only talk about the negative to derive a positive out of it. So let me say all this, right? Let me say all this. Ain't no ill intent on the Shady Show about Meek Mill or any other artist, right? I want to say this. I want to derive the positive from this negative situation. I want to say this to Meek. Meek, I and 90%, 95% of Philadelphia feel like you the big fish in Philadelphia. We understand that. We recognize that. We appreciate that. We represent you. We do what we need to do. We need you to understand that yourself, and we need you to take accountability as the big fish and start stepping like the big fish. Don't step like the little fish because you're going to be in little fish situations. Always step like the big fish. Don't pay shit mind on the internet. You can't do it. Believe me, homie. I went through it with you and others. You feel what I'm saying? Don't pay that shit no mind, homie. This the Shady Show. We went from positive, negative to positive. Shout out to Meek Mill. Shout out to the Dream Chasers. Shout out to Drama B2R and Lights Camera. He's one of my favorites. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure, man. People just got to be accountable for what they need to do.
It's like once shit become accepted of it, and we as like a whole start to let shit slide.
Yeah.
Then niggas gonna keep fucking. They gonna keep ice skating.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And then as soon as motherfuckers bang out, then we all be like, damn, that was fucked up. He was a good dude. We watched them bang out.
Right. Watch.
We literally watched them bang out, bro.
Watch
That's
them
why
bang
I
out.
don't follow none of that shit. If you
Word.
show me a young boy that's on that type shit and I'm following them, I give you $100. I don't
Word.
fuck with that shit.
Word.
That energy is not good.
Yeah, me
all
neither.
the way around
I
the
ain't
board.
gonna lie. I don't fuck with bad energy. Meek hasn't done anything for all the people that sat outside the courthouse and protested for his release. No free concerts or anything once he got out of jail. He was out of Philly. uh, at the end of the day, CI trucking. Um, shit, y'all got. If you was out there marching, or you was a part of the people that was protesting in any type of manner or way, you know what I mean? I understand. I feel your pain. You know what I mean? I can't say nothing against that. That's something that he that's something to be held accountable for with his people, and that's a conversation he got to talk to with. You know what I mean? How I feel about it is like this, man. Be there for the people that's there for you, especially in times of need. This city definitely support Meek Mill. You know
No,
what I mean? And Meek
always
Mill
have.
does things. Let me say this.
Always have. He probably was the most
Yeah.
supported Philadelphia artist in a long time.
Yeah, and he probably is the Philadelphia artist that did the most for Philly in a long time.
Like
We
he's
know
definitely the most.
we
He's definitely the most support. He's definitely the most supported from
and he
bottom
does
to the top. From
yeah
bottom to the top. Yeah, he
and,
gets that. He gets that.
and outside of putting artists on in Philadelphia, outside of putting artists on out of Philadelphia, he do a lot of shit for Philadelphia, the youth,
See,
from bottom to the top.
I
I
don't.
pay attention to that shit too.
Yeah, I was. I was
The
dealing
clothes
with my
drive,
own.
I'm saying the clothes drives, the food drives
Oh yeah, yeah,
continuously.
yeah. No.
The
I was
clothes
hearing about
drive,
shit
the
like that.
food drives, the whatever he needed to do, and whatever, him and the people that's affiliated with him that he could get done. Because, being in that camp, it might not even be Meek doing it directly. It might be somebody under him that get the chance to do it because they doing it with his blessing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's
You
super
feel
true.
me? So I
Yeah, that's
know
super
from
true.
being in circles, I know from being in power circles that people in position like Meek, they're really just not genuinely selfish. A lot of times it be immaturity that fucks them up. It don't be selfish. They be the most giving people ever. It be immaturity, like in the sense arguing with your young boy on the internet in that manner, or arguing with this young boy on the internet in that manner, or going back and forth with your ex on the internet in that manner, or
Right.
doing X, Y, and Z. It don't be because he's a selfish person. It be because he, it is like people wanted him to march. He should have handled that situation differently. He should have came out. He should have presented himself. He should have came out. He should have held a press conference, and he should have talked to the people and talked to them with reason and rationale, and asked them because of the fact that he's out here with them. He should have asked them to retreat to a position of safety.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. He's not a speaker.
But hold on.
He's a
So
great rapper.
right.
He's a
So when
great
he came
rapper.
out and said, Man, I worry about my kids, man. I understood that. But what he should have made people understand is why they should be worried about their kids too, because that's what they expecting from him. Direction, leadership. He ain't perfect, but honestly, people was disappointed in Meek Mill not because he didn't put a person on from Philly or anything like that, but in regards to the music, but they're disappointed in Meek because he's letting them down in regards to leadership and direction. That's what they need from him. They need to see which way to step. He forgetting that he raised a lot of these people with his music. A lot of them think just like him. A
Or
lot of
just
them
be
don't.
honest. Or just be honest. Like
Hmm.
be like completely honest. Like sometimes it's okay to not know.
Hmm.
It's okay to not know. It's okay to
Hmm.
just be honest and not know, because then that's the perfect time to listen. Hear the people.
Hmm.
And then you can make a move. That'll
Yeah.
be the best move. Hear the
Right.
people. See, a lot of these celebrities, they'll be in such a great place that
Hmm.
they think that they know what's right for the people, when the best
Hmm.
move is to go back and listen.
Right. Right.
Just go put your ear to the street. Like how they say they can put their ear to the street to find out
Right.
this. Put your ear to the street.
Right.
Then that way, when you go do what you said, like the press conference, you speaking for the people because you done heard it from the people.
Right.
I watched Fat Joe go on live and tell everybody to go vote, and couldn't even tell them why to go vote.
Right.
They was grinding him up so bad in the comments, he shut his live down. And I was hurt because that's an
That's
OG.
that's one of your heroes.
That's an OG, and he didn't even
And
know how
Meek,
to play
I
it.
think Meek need to know he an OG now too though.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yo,
Like
I
you
think he
you
need to
can't.
know he an OG now. It fucked me up too. I don't know at what point, but at some point these young boys start looking at me like I look at these old heads.
Yeah, it's
At some
called.
point
You know
they
what it's
kick me.
called? You know what it's called? It's
Yeah,
called time.
yeah,
It's called time.
yeah. He gotta
Time is
understand he an
precious, bro.
OG. And they
We
looking at him for him to make he OG Bobby Johnson. They looking at him for him to make OG calls, man.
Yeah.
And,
So certain decisions he's making just from being human, and
mm-hmm,
everybody looking at him like, damn, you know what I mean? So it's
mm-hmm.
like, and that go for a lot of old heads. Not that's just not from me. That I'm talking about old heads that's even ground level.
All right,
That's still in the street. Like some of them just don't know how to talk to these young boys and don't
right,
want to talk to these young boys. Some of them scared.
right.
You know what I mean? Because like a lot of these young guys, they moving off impulse. They not thinkers. They not doing critical thinking. Because if they was doing critical thinking, these murders would be half of what they are.
I would say none. Pretty
I,
much.
I wouldn't I wouldn't say none, because I don't even know why some of them is even occurring. But I would guarantee you that the halfway mark would definitely be on the ground. Guarantee I can guarantee half of them will be
I'm
gone.
here with you. Am I here?
Yeah, you was, and then you just clicked yourself out. You back
All
again.
right. Somebody called my phone.
You know what I mean? So it's like
Right.
at some point in time we gotta reset and refresh. You know what I'm saying? Like we got I think we done thrived as a community. We done thrived so many years off negativity. And we done profited as much as we could off that shit. The only thing we could do is do better. It ain't nothing else left to do. I mean, the hustling done got so bad that they done cut everything with fentanyl. You know what I mean? Because it ain't what it used to be. All this shit is dead, bro. Because negative energy, it just drains shit. It's just all in a matter of time that it drains something. Sometimes, yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, what's a perfect role model though? Easy money. Like, what would you consider a perfect role model? Especially when you already doing rap music and talking about the streets and things like that. You know what I mean? Like you can get caught up. No, he definitely said that. He said he'd be dropping off shit. I just think I just think that the comment, like the guy was talking about music you know, and Meek went left. You know what I mean? Like talking like the street shit. I think that's where it was at. And then two, you doing it on Instagram. The worst place ever. Yo, Shady. My man drink that banged out. I'm gonna give him a minute. See if he can pick back up. I said Meek was on Johnny Live last night. Well, he went up with him. He went live with him. That would be love. He might have to restart this joint.
Yeah, I'm back. Pardon me. I had to go through it. Somebody kept calling my phone and calling my phone. You feel what I'm saying? Man. And I appreciate that. Shout out to Azariah for the super chat, man. Make sure y'all support the super chat. My bad for that. I'm gonna try to get Zor back in. See if he can come back in. Boom. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. I had somebody calling my phones back to back. I
Your
got
mic
this one.
fucked up again.
Can you hear me better now?
Say something again.
Can you hear me better now?
Nope, you still breaking up.
Breaking up bad?
Yeah, it's breaking up bad.
All right. Hold on.
Y'all can hear me good?
There you go. You coming in. Where you at?
I know y'all probably can hear me better now, right?
No, it's breaking up. Hold on. Come on. Say something.
Still breaking up? God
Almost.
dang. Almost. He said, no,
He said you
he
good on
good on
this
this
end.
end.
No, he popping like a motherfucker to me.
Y'all sound clear. All right, we cleared to them. We cleared to them. It might be yours, so check your sound.
Yeah, to me, your playback is like crazy.
Oh man. Wow. It's cool. So what I'm gonna do
It
is I'm
was
gonna do
working
this.
before.
It's cool.
They
It's cool.
saying we
It's cool,
sound
bro.
clear on this end. It's like I just can't hear you.
It's
I
cool.
just can't hear you.
I'm gonna wrap it up though. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. Hey, listen, man. Make sure y'all go support the super chat when we go ahead. You see, shout out to Azariah 23. Said, damn Shady, you got a show I didn't even know. I would have been watching. Salute,
Said
man.
tell you
I
put his
appreciate
headphones
y'all.
on.
They saying tell you to put your headphones on.
Me?
Yeah,
You was just cool. Like I
it's
don't even
cool.
got I don't even got this joint on nothing that got no headphones. I'm on my iPhone.
They said they hear both of us though, bro. I got headphones in.
See, like you coming in and then you going, like you come in and then you go out. That
That's
shit
your side,
crazy.
cause I hear you crystal clear. It ain't crazy. I
Listen,
hear
as
you
long as
crystal
they can
clear.
hear you, you
But
good, man. Fuck it. I guess.
but
I'll be hearing like little
look,
syllables
put it
and
on.
shit.
Make sure. Please support the super chat. Purchase merch at www.theshadyshow.com. Man, we coming for everything that they said we couldn't have. You feel what I'm saying? When one door is shut, another one will open. Thank y'all for joining us, man. I was gonna spark up again, but you know what? I'll be back tonight with the Shady Show at the dark. This shit gonna get real. Shout out to y'all, man.